Hey guys, how is it going? Jackadunga here, back again with another CT recap, and I thought I would show off a loss today because I don't do it very often. But this was a pretty good loss, I'd say. CruncHTimE against OneHive, of course, the OneHive CWL finalists, getting through, coming in second in CWL invite, going toe-to-toe with them in this potluck spin, 115 to 115. So very close, 0.32% total destruction in it. Probably thanks to Rob's 70%, of course, from Grumpy Old Men. Picking up a very big 10v11 for them. The rest of them pretty good, 64% actually from Neo as well, so pretty high percents. Unfortunately, we could not quite match that. We did try the 11v11 at the end. If that had come off, we probably would have seen a victory, but MJ could only pull off the 2-star, which is quite unfortunate. But let's head into the stats. From our side, we did dip perfectly, 9 for 9, of course, MJ going for the 11v11 there. But on the other side, they actually failed 2 dips, which sort of saw us get quite close to them, really. They only picked up 8 out of 10. Their 10v10 was better, though. They picked up 7 to our 6, and their 10v11, I think, was vastly better, if I can remember correctly. They went 6 for 7 at 10v11, which is very good. 6 for 7? Why is that? Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, it is 6 for 7. How does that come up as 6 for 7? I think War Match is screwed over, but I think it should be 5 for 6. Ah, no. I know why. It's because they did try a 10v11 again to boost percent at the end. That's why they doubled K money twice. That's why. We went 4 for 8 though, which is pretty good. And we're going to start off with Burby coming in here on the King with this 10v11. Also, a major shout out to our 9v9 team. We went 20 for 23 against OneHive, which is very, very good. Probably the best 9v9 hit rate I've seen, because that's one better than Clantanamo Bay's last week. They went 20 for 24. So yeah, very good performance from our 9s. We will show them off later. But here, Burby comes in and takes quite a lot of percent here from this base starting off. I believe this was fresh. I definitely think this was fresh. Came in here with this go bow with a bit of a Lalo section as well. Starting off with the archer, of course, he's going to do the baby dragon, explode the lava hand thing. Unfortunately, actually, there's a seeking air mine on the edge of that base, which was quite a nice prediction from them. But he does have one more baby dragon just to take that out. He's going to wait for that to pop and then use the poison, as always. And then he will come in, take a bit more percent. So he's already starting to get into the 20s before his main kill squad, actually, which is great. He drops the gobo here. This is for the second part of his funnel. Comes in with a bit of a Lalo section. Dropping the bowlers around this here. The golem actually going to take down that arch tower and walk right, which is great. And he has done enough. Actually, a few of these bowlers are going to join in with the main kill squad being dropped in at 8 o'clock here. Coming in with a massive bowler pack. Jumps, rages, early heal, sees that jump, bomb off. Those bowlers just survive there, which is great. But everything heading to the town hall here. They've got no direction to go. King's going to head around the left-hand side, but a pack of bowlers and the queen going to lock onto that town hall and pick up that 2-star. Burby has been quite good late at 10v11. I think he's sitting at about 50% hit rate. It seems to me anyway. But nice job there on the 55% hit. Let's move on to the 10v10 now. We are going to go on to 11, and Tron actually picking up a 10v10. Haven't seen that for a while, no offense to him, but this was a nice hit. Apart from one thing, I'll show you that later. The wizard starting off for the funnel here. He's going to be using a cold-blooded go-ho here. Actually got a few bowlers as well behind. He's going to actually use the queen for the funnel. I believe there is a Lalo CC in there. Yeah, that would make sense. The queen going to use the ability here on the arch tower and wizard tower, and that funnel is going to be pretty much done. Nothing targeting that wizard and the bowler, and they're just going to go straight in towards this first section here. The king and the queen are going to be traded. Got a few bomb towers lying in there as well, so this was a great kill squad. Drops the king here, actually uses a giant. He's going to try and attempt to soak that Inferno Tower damage. I don't think they quite lock on, unfortunately. I think they're going to lock on the bowlers. That's single target. but it's just out of range actually. The king coming in here, going to hop over the wall, hit the queen. Queen's definitely down. She hops over the wall quite nicely actually. Here comes the bomb towers. Bomb towers are both going to go down, I believe. Yep, there they go. And an expo is going to be reduced in health. Already dropped the poison on the loon. That's going to be taken down. Nothing's going to be hitting that lava hound, but he's going to drop his hogs in here. Now at this point we were screaming drop down the cleanup, which he's not going to do, and make this quite a scary triple. I think this had 2:57 on the clock or something, because he's not going to drop his 5 wizards till the hogs have gone round fully. He's got one more poison though, which he's going to deal with both skeleton spells with, I believe. He's got the heal. Yep, there they go. Both popped now. I think he was so concentrated on that hog part that he sort of forgot about the wizards. But they're going to come in here. He's still got a ton of hogs coming in, and he's got actually a heal spell still left up. He's actually going to try and trigger a giant bomb here, but they're actually going to be behind the Inferno Tower, so there's not going to be too much going there. I think there's only one though, which is great. Yeah, there we go. One pops up, and then the other one pops up, I think, afterwards. Yes, it does. But here he does. He finally drops the wizards now. I think maybe he didn't want to lock onto that lava hound. No one will know, ever. But here they come. And that's cleanup is just about to clean up the rest of the base. Just about. Nice job to Tron. Now let's go on to another 10v10. 13. This is TSL actually coming in with a triple on Rahat of actually in Guantanamo Bay as well, I believe. And this was a nice triple. Yeah, I do remember this one. King Queen coming in here, going to be a nice wall break. Actually going to check if there's a single bomb there, but he's going to drop the next 3 coming in here. The baby dragon is going to make his way around the outside of the base. The king's actually going to go to the right, which is not going to be a problem. He's going to use that skeleton spell to, of course, draw the queen a bit closer and then take her out. She's going to lock on there shortly and pop that ability. Yeah, there we go. She's just about steps in range and just about makes that ability, then takes down the town hall. And with that, he is going to Lalo the rest of the base. He has a good portion there. A bit of overlap on the haste, but pre-placing them down. He's got the loons coming in here. Actually soaks up a red air mine sitting there. Got a few Teslas to deal with, but look at this, about pre-dropping loons here, like it's going out of fashion. The heal spell actually going to deal with red air mine and a single target and a few expos, which are firing there. The lava hounds are going to slowly trickle their way inside the core of this base. He's got a few air sweepers to deal with here. Yep, there they go. They're going to be taken down. And yep, there we go. The lava hound's still alive. There is still a max lava hound in there, which is just about surviving. But this really nice loon split actually at the end does mean this is going to be a quite convincing triple here on a max tier 3. So this was very nice. He's got plenty of cleanup. One thing he did better than Tron here. So very nicely done to TSL, picking this triple up on Rahat. Right, let's move on to the last 10v10. This is going to be number 17, and this is going to be, of course, Angel. And he's going to prove that Mass Miner still works. Yeah, it does still work. He actually picked up 2 Mass Miner triples, actually. I haven't seen many lately at all. I think it's only CruncHTimE we're using them now, but we're still going to pick this one up. Just about. This is actually quite close. But he's going to come in here from this section around here, going straight towards that triple expo island in the core. He's got a few archers, of course, to help with the funnel. He's going to drop the king shortly on this elixir collector here, and then drop all of his miners in quite a nice spread, and just going to make their way round. And we'll speed this up a little bit. He's going to hit the ability. There is the king drop, and there is the spread. Here the miners come, and actually got a few more miners in the clan castle as well. Drops that loon. Now he's actually, you may think he's missed a poison there, but actually there's a skeleton spell in there, which is just about to pop now, or soon. Yeah, there we go. And he's going to take that out just in the nick of time. And then he's got another poison for that loon there. It's going to be taken out now, and the king and the queen still sitting in the compartment there, going to be taken out quickly. He's got another heal spell, which is going to take out the single targets, and actually a few on the other side. He's actually going to go a bit low on this right hand side, and the miners are going to go for the altars, which of course is not what he really wants. He's going to have the king break inside here. He's got a few archer towers to deal with. There we go. but they're all going to pack up here in this core section. He's got a giant bomb, which he's negated. Surprisingly, actually, that he gets so low on miners, because at this point there's about 30 up, but then he doesn't have any heal spells. But it's going to be this remaining pack, which is around here, going to take out these final arch towers when they're finished off with this southern section. But the king is still doing a nice bit of cleanup. He's going to have the miners going round and doing their business. And that's going to be a triple, all going to path nicely to that arch tower. Nicely done to Angel, finishing off the 10v10s. Right, I've turned off that buzzing now, just about, and we're going to go on to the final 9v9s. Now, we're going to start off with Jonah, aka Bella the Pug, who has just rejoined us from his departure in about probably early season 2. But this was a very interesting hit. Now, I've seen this hit being used before. I don't know where. I think it came off a OneHive Gazette video, but he used it twice and got a 6-pack. Now, of course, I did say 87%, 20 for 23 on the 9v9, so I had to show 2 9v9s at least this time. But the queen here, going to get a nice bit of value. Now, I think the aim of this is just to create such a nice funnel that like everything pushes through the centre, and it's specifically good where all of the defences are on the outside of the base. I think that's what it is anyway. I've never actually attempted this myself, and it's quite a crazy attack strategy. He's got the queen coming in here. He's actually going to, I don't know if this is intentional actually, but he's going to lure the CC over to his queen, so he doesn't actually have to engage it with his kill squad. I thought that was a nice touch, if that was intended, of course. But he's going to double poison that. He actually hits the ability here, opts not to use the rage, which I thought was interesting, because he's going to have to get quite a nice push here with his double golem Bowler's King. But the beauty of this strategy is that everything is just going to flow really nicely through this base. He's already placed 2 jump spells down, and that golem actually kind of suicides on that Tesla. But this push, going to be absolutely perfect. He's going to drop the heal in that core as that bomb tower lies there. He's still got 7 wizards. Now, I think they're just literally just to trim the outside of the buildings once the kill squad fully pushes through. But the bowler bounces here, I mean, they were just exquisite. The bowlers actually like bounced the arch tower and the wizard tower from these compartments, despite the king and all the tanks actually going off course, which I thought was lovely. But the queen is going to continue round here, still at full health, of course. Look at this. So the bowlers bounced first of all on the arch tower, and then finally on that wizard tower. And that midget arch tower is going to do absolutely nothing here. Still got a few wizards in the bag for the cleanup. Of course, he's got quite a lot of troops left up. So this is going to be a convincing triple. And welcome back, Jonah. A nice 6-pack to start off your career again. Right, now we have one more attack left, and I opted to choose myself this time because I just did a bit of swag, and you know what? I'm going to show my attacks every so often. This is myself going in on Fighting Dude. I don't I don't really know what that is, but this is of course my only strategy I can ever use, and that's Suilalo. Going to start off here with a actually going to take down that air defense from the first go. I thought a Tesla might be behind there. Luckily there wasn't a Tesla, because that would have screwed up the whole raid immediately. Actually a lava hound in the CC, so I did have a double poison to kill what I thought would be a witch baby dragon comp, but it wasn't. The king and the queen going to come in here. I'm just going to suicide for that queen and that wizard tower there sitting comfortably, and that's quite a bit of value already. I've only got to do 3 air defenses now. But I'm going to save the poisons here. I'm not actually going to save it on the queen, because to be honest I don't care if the queen dies at this point. I'm going to send in quite a big pack here at the wizard tower arch towers, because I believe there was going to be quite a few red air mines. Of course this was fresh, I had no idea what was going to happen, but everything going to be taken down there. And of course I did predict correctly, and actually my lava hounds tank quite nicely for that Tesla farm, which actually pops up as well. But then I get a bit of a loon split here. Still 2 lava hounds, which are quite full health. I kind of wanted them to pop earlier, but I mean the base is already pretty much wrecked. I still have a rage spell, of course, but I'm a bit of a dirty swagger, so I'm not going to use them. But I cleared the base with this triple. Of course, as I said before, if you haven't used Suilalo at 9v9 already, I don't know what you're doing. This is by far the best strategy at the moment, in my opinion anyway. But 2 poisons and 1 rage, not having to use those, which is always nice. So I guess good job by myself. And right, that is all for this recap. Again, congratulations to OneHive picking up a massive win. Well, not massive, actually completely the opposite, quite a small win, but still OneHive, really, really good players, and of course it was a really hard matchup, so congratulations to OneHive. I'm sure they're going to do great this season. But for now, I shall leave you there. I hope you did enjoy this recap. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I've got Guantanamo Bay action coming, CrunchTime action coming, as per usual, so stick around if you want to see that. But for now, I shall leave you there. Thanks for watching, guys.